Yo, what is up, everybody? Hold on a second. What's up, everybody? There I am, your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk Podcast, coming at you, Sportscast Network, with another edition of the Unscripted Sportscast. One more week, NFL is upon us. Had to hit you off with a little WNBA and Caitlin Clark love because, this girl's been killing it, and she is once again leading the Rookie of the Year category. We're going to talk about Caitlin Clark. We're going to talk about the blazing path she is in. Also going to give you my take on Thursday Night Football, the season opener, my friends, where it is time. Football has arrived. And also, I'm going to give you the preview of Thursday Night Football game between the Ravens and the Chiefs. What a game, huh? What an opener. And, of course, the Brazil game. The Eagles against the Packers. So I'm going to go ahead and preview both games and, of course, my betting picks. Boys, you don't want to miss this because you know what? You're about to make some money with your boy tonight for sure. Anyway, let's get this popping. Let's start this with Caitlin Clark. Absolutely. After the break, after the Olympics, this girl has been on a freaking tear. On a tear. It's been unbelievable. I don't think we've ever seen anybody be on a tear this bad or this good. I'm sorry. What I mean, not bad. Bad in the way of like this good in the WNBA ever. You know what I mean? I know we got a lot of people right now who are playing out of their mind, but I'm going to tell you right now, man, Caitlin Clark right now, it's on her own level. All right. Player of the week for the second consecutive week. Averaged 24.3 points per game, 4.3 pointers per game, 9 assists per game, 5 rebounds, 1 steal. She's playing defense as well. Dude, this girl right now, hands down, her and against the Reese's Pieces double-double girl, there's freaking no competition whatsoever. It was a nice story to begin with. But Caitlin Clark has separated herself from Angel Reese and every other rookie in the NBA by levels. Remember when Sue Bird said there's levels to this at the beginning of the year? Guess what? She's already kind of exceeded all the levels, all right, that I guess everybody thought she wasn't going to achieve. It's only going to get better, boys and girls. The revolution of the WNBA has arrived, and its name is Caitlin Clark. Like I've been saying all year long, even when she was people were saying she was struggling. Again, since July, this girl has been on a tear. The Fever have been on a tear. She's coming back from the Olympics in August, 6-1. They're I think they're the 6th seed now. They are going to make the playoffs, and you really don't want to meet this team in the playoffs in the first round with Caitlin Clark, all right, and Aaliyah Boston playing the way they're playing, all right? They're like the Splash Sisters out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're like the Splash Sisters. At the end of the day, they are playing out of this mind. Like right now, Caitlin Clark is averaging 18.7 points per game. I'm sorry, Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, the other Splash sister, 19 points per game, killing it. Aaliyah Boston, 13 points per game. Smith, Aaliyah Smith, 11.1. Lexi Hall coming off the bench, shooting it like there's like breaking this leather out of the way. This team is playing well together. I think for once they finally understand what the assignment is, and that's take care of your girl, Caitlin Clark, because she's got to take care of you with a rock. All right. Here's a crazy stat right now. Okay. This is why it's bar none. When you look at Caitlin Clark, right now, she has 276 assists on the year. 7 games left. She needs 314 assists. She needs 314 assists in order to tie or to set the single season record, which was set last year by Alyssa Thomas. All right. Caitlin Clark right now in the season, what is she averaging per game? Let me see here. Caitlin Clark in the season is averaging 8.4 assists per game. 7 games times 8.4. That's 58 assists plus 276. She's going to shatter that record. She's going to shatter that record. She's going to set it at 334. All right. The record is freaking 314. As a rookie, she has set all the rookie records in scoring, in freaking assists, in points, assists, and rebounds combined. I mean, it's been insane. She set everything. And now she's going to break the all-time assist record in her rookie freaking year. It's not if. All right, boys and girls, is when is Caitlin Clark going to break this assist record? And honestly, dude, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. I know y'all going to be like, yo, E-Man, you're fucking crazy. I'm going to go there, boys and girls. I am definitely going to go there. Not only hands down, no contest, she is the rookie of the year, but she should be put in the conversation for MVP. Yeah, go ahead, haters. Go ahead, hater. Come on. Go ahead. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring on the comments, bro. It's all good. It's all good from Diego to the Bay, baby. Come on. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
Well, sometimes you just have to hawk Tua and spit on that thing, you know?
That's just the way it is, bro. Just the way it is. And here's why. Here's why I say that. All right. This is why I say that. Let me take a look. Let me show you. Just explain to you the tear this girl is in. All right. Again, let's go look at the numbers overall. 18.7 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, 8.4 assists, 1.4 steals. This is her numbers right now. All right. She's shooting over. I got to look at her shooting percentage. I'll go back to the overall percentage, but I have the log. I got the game log. All right. I got the game log. Let me tell you what she's been doing. All right. Since July. Look at some of these games. 19 points, 29, 13 assists, 13 assists, 13 assists, 19 assists, 24 points. All right. Against Dallas, she had 24 points, 6 rebounds, 19 assists. All right. Against Washington, 29 points, 13 assists, 5 steals. All right. This is in July, before she started getting super hot. Let's go to August. She had a 29, 5, and 10 point game. All right. Then you go to 23 points, 5 and 9. Another 23 point, 5 and 9. This is in August. 19, 7 and 7 and 2 steals. All right. Then Wednesday, she has one for 19, 5 and 5. Friday, 31, 4 and 12. Sunday, 28 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists. Out of control. Out of freaking control. Her 3-point shooting, which everybody was freaking bashing, is coming along very nicely because it's increasing month over month. For the season, she's shooting at 42%. Is not too crazy. I think she could do better. But again, this is the most flagrantly fouled rookie in the WNBA. All right. I don't have my source today. Stat came out. Caitlin Clark has the highest flagrant fouls against her. All right. 70% of the league is fouling Caitlin Clark in a flagrant manner. 80% of those 17% is from the Chicago Sky. The hate is effing real. What does Caitlin Clark do with every time she takes his abuse, physical abuse on the court? She just gets up, goes back on the other end, and busts their ass. And you bust their ass. That was the kind of player I was, man. I was always kind of like, you know what I'm saying? They were undersized. Your boy went out there looking kind of goofy with some high socks and shit. But underrated, came back, bust jumpers on their face, baby. Mouth all day. Bang, bang, bang. And that's what Caitlin Clark is doing. Not just shooting threes, but cutting these chicks up, man, with the handle. the rock, behind the back, between the legs, spin. All right, hitting with some dimes. I mean, she makes these NBA type passes, just like she has NBA type of pursuit of the basketball, how she pushes the ball. Her eyes are up as soon as she has the balls in her hand. You don't teach that, man. That's natural. She has a uncanny natural ability to see the floor, to, kind of like photograph moves in advance before they're actually made, read the defense, slice them up. Slice them the F up. So I'm going to repeat this again for anybody that didn't hear it. Hands down, she is the rookie of the year, but also should be in the conversation of MVP. She's not going to get the MVP. I don't think she wins the MVP. However, she should be in the conversation for the most valuable player in the NBA. Maybe 5, 6, whatever. But her name has to be sprinkled in there. Kind of like CJ Stroud last year as a rookie. He was killing it. She's good, bro. She's really, really good. She's the MJ. She's the Magic. She's the Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, all mixed into one in a woman's body. And for all y'all haters, y'all chicks better chill, man. She's getting y'all paid. All right? Y'all better chill, man. Don't kick a gift horse in the mouth. I've said that over and over. This girl's nasty. She is one hell of a player. One heck of a player. Stop hating and start congratulating. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's unbelievable. Like I said, she has 276 assists. All right. 7 games to go. To set a new single season record, she needs 314 assists. She's got to blow by that. She's got to finish the season with probably 330 assists. No doubt. No freaking doubt about it, man. Get your popcorn ready. Because there's going to be teams out there that are going to try to make sure this girl doesn't finish the season. But she built different. Caitlin Clark, corn-fed from Iowa, is built different. And she's only getting better. She's got to get stronger, and watch out. Watch out. It's gonna be some nasty ass gameplay out here. You know what I'm saying? You better start. I'm sorry, let me take this back. You better stop hating and stop participating. All right. If not, y'all
go home and smoke some more crack.
You know what I'm saying? People are on fire, man. I honestly think
greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. Don't cross that line. Go.
It is what it is. All right, let's move on to some freaking football up in here, man. Let's move up to football up in here, man. We got Thursday night game, baby. Yo, we got the NFL around the corner. By the way, with that being said, our boy Cricket should be back next week. New schedule for the Unscripted Sportscast. We're not going to just float around like we do in the summertime and after football season or the NBA. Excuse me, guys. Monday nights, your weekly recap, bets, and all that good stuff. All right. I'm gonna implement a couple of new segments as well. And we are ready to fire on all cylinders when football season is here. Let's make some money. Let's win some fantasy football leagues. Let's win some DFSs, tournaments. This is going to be a wild season, all right? Cricket should be back, and we'll be back next week. Let's get crack-a-lackin' up in here, man. Let's see, what do we have? So give me 1 second. Let's talk about the Thursday night football game. It's a banger. I mean, we have the defending champs who last year lost game 1, by the way, right? Remember last year they played the Tigers and it was a close game, and they went ahead and lost by 1 point, and everybody was on fire. Can't believe they're losing or whatever the case may be. Now this season they're starting against the Ravens. All right, we got the Ravens in the house against the Chiefs on Thursday night. I'm trying to get my stuff together here, guys. I'm sorry. The way that this reads right now, let's take a look at the line. We have the Ravens at +3, under 46.5. over 46.5. All right, plus minus 110 for the under, 109 for the over. Money line plus 126. This is your consensus, kind of like an average. And 151 the money line, minus 151 for the Chiefs. So with that being said, what do we think about this, man? I honestly do want to stay away from I do kind of want to stay away from the money line. I mean, if I'm going to bet this game to win, it's probably going to be the money line. I'm going to stay away from the spread. But I am going to tell you something right now. Let me just pull up the lineups here. Give me 1 second. The NFL. Let's go look at scores here. Go take a look at this game, this preview. Sorry about that, guys. I should have been ready with this up here. I got the stuff over here, but I don't have, the lineups and all that stuff. If I want to look at this from this standpoint, I'm going to stay away from the spread on this one. I'm not feeling the spread. However, I am feeling the under 46.5 for this game. Not feeling the spread. Maybe go money. Oh, what happened here? Maybe go money line. Give me 1 second. My camera's acting up. A lot of technical difficulties today, huh? Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I have a lot of technical difficulties up in here. Give me a second. Oh, man. All right. Let me switch cameras over here. Give me 1 second. I apologize about that. All right, here we go. Let me just switch to the weaker camera. Having a problem with my other camera. We'll finish the show in this manner. I know it's not as pretty. So with that being said, not feeling the spread whatsoever. There you go. Not feeling the spread whatsoever. However, I am feeling the under. If I'm you, I would go the under here on the Chiefs against the Ravens. All right. I will take the under of 46.5. You're questionable. You got Isaiah, the linebacker, and Rasheem Ali. Doesn't matter for the Ravens. And Edward Hilaire is out. BJ Thompson is out. Marquise Brown is out. All right. So looking at this game right here, there's some pretty good opportunities here, and I'm going to go on some prospects as well. But based on, let me go over here. Let me just pull up the lineup here. It sucks that ESPN doesn't give you the kind of like a glimpse of the lineups here. It kind of blows. But for Kansas City, let's see what we got here. Jeez, man, this is crazy. For Kansas City, if you want to play some DFS fantasy and build a lineup, I don't know. This is not the game to do it. But if you do want to bet, all right, let's talk about a little some money here, man. I got some prop bets for you. I got some absolutely props for you. Nope, let me go back. Let me go ahead and let me pick some props here for not the pro. Come on, man. Damn, today I'm having some difficulty. I apologize. I'm a little off here today on my game here. We go props. Here we go. I do have for this game a couple of anytime TD scorers. Ready? Definitely love Derrick Henry to score anytime TD on his debut. I also like Isaiah Pacheco on an anytime TD as well here. Like those two. I think Isaiah Pacheco this year is going to be featured a lot more. It's going to be one of those things. He finished the season like an animal. And at plus 110, I think Isaiah is going to get a touchdown because it's a really tough defense by Baltimore, even though they're a little weaker. So they're going to start running the football a lot more, especially against Baltimore, to kind of get their passing game open. But I think Isaiah Pacheco is going to have a huge year, and he's going to get a rushing touchdown. Derrick Henry and Isaiah Pacheco, book it. All right? Rushing anytime touchdowns. I mean, just anytime touchdowns. Doesn't matter if it's rushing or not. All right? And I also like a little one here, man. I like a one that's this is like a hit or miss. I know Mark Andrews is back, that kind of crap. But, dude, this guy last year, while he was gone, put here receiving, was a beast. All right? And that man, Isaiah Likely. I like Isaiah to go over receiving yards. All right? Over 17 and a half. Because it's not like he's going to need that many receptions. Last year, he was one of the tight ends that caught the football for, more than 8 or 9 yards, in the time that Mark Andrews was out. I know Mark Andrews is going to be featured again. It's fine. But I think both guys are going to be getting a lot of playing time. Because remember, they're wide receivers. You got Bateman, who, Master Bateman has been out there, playing with Mary and her 5 sisters. Mark Andrews is lost speed. Zay Flowers going to get his. But that's it. You have Nelson Aguilar. So you're going to see a lot of Likely. Likely is like a wide receiver. And I think over 16 and a half, or 17 and a half for receiving yards for Likely at minus 120. Sweet. Don't sleep on that. Again, don't sleep on that. And you got to go ahead and damn book it. Book it. Anytime touchdown for Henry, anytime touchdown for Pacheco, and Isaiah Likely. I will not tell you to parlay this because, 3-leg parlays with 2 anytime touchdowns, it's strange. But if you're going to parlay this, I will definitely parlay the receptions for Likely, the over, and maybe Henry or Pacheco if you want to do that, okay? Either way, return is going to be banging. So right now, man, definitely. I like this game. I think who's going to win? If you want to throw in the damn money line for the Chiefs, go at it. I just don't feel comfortable about the spread. I don't feel comfortable about the spread. You know what I mean? First game of the season. But I do feel very comfortable about the under of 46 and a half. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. The rust is there and all that good stuff. All right. Let's go to the next game, man. We got a Friday night game in Brazil. Now, let me give you my thoughts about this Brazil game first and foremost, man. Not sure why they made this game in Brazil a regular season game. You should have tried something in the preseason. The players have been advised that they actually need to they've been told that when they get to Brazil, they go straight to the hotel and stay at the hotel. All right? And stay at the hotel. They can't leave the hotel at all while they're there. There's going to be extra security by the cops and then transported to the game. So 2 NFL teams that are going to force their players in the hotel room for their own safety. If it's that dangerous in Brazil, why in the fuck are you scheduling a game over there with pros? And why didn't you just schedule the preseason game where these cats can go out there and I would have a lot of these starters stay home? I ain't gonna lie. Somebody's got to get robbed. Look what happened to Ricky Pearsall this weekend in San Francisco, in the U.S. My man, they were going to jack his watch, and he fought for his watch and ended up getting shot. And then, the other guy got, and then he ended up, by accident, at least the robber got shot as well, accidentally. This kid was fighting for his life in San Francisco. Imagine in Brazil, who is one of the most dangerous. They got the favela up there, bro. One of the worst gangs and mobs out there. Dude, you're taking your NFL athletes in a situation where you don't feel is safe enough. What's the point of playing abroad if the players cannot experience the country? When they go to the UK, which is also becoming another shit show, they have the liberty to walk out. When they go to Spain or Germany last year, they walk out and experience. They can't do that shit in Brazil. They were told, you got to stay in your room, dog. You better stay in your room because, well, it's for your own safety. So you're going to have all these guys fly 9 hours, get to the hotel, practice once, whatever, go back to the hotel, next game, go play. I mean, go back to the hotel and then fly out the next day or the same night, whatever. honestly, I think the NFL dropped the ball on this one. Roger Goodell, I know he's an international guy, internationally known and stuff. He actually wants to, be wants to get this game to the next level. But I think Brazil was a bad call. Brazil is a bad call for an NFL in a country that is currently banning X, who's giving fines out for people that use X as a publication. This is a country that's actually punishing and arresting people and finding them with big fines, all right, for violation of speech. They're suppressing freedom of speech. And here we go. Let's go play over there and, generate a lot of fucking money for this country. Let's go stimulate the economy. While you guys cannot leave the hotel because it's way too dangerous. Make it make sense. All right, let me get off my soapbox and rant about how I disagree with these guys going to fucking Brazil. Let's jump on to the nitty-gritty, baby. Let's talk about this game. Green Bay last year finished like a house of fire, slapped around the cow bitches in a huge upset. I was happy about that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was happy about that, man. Come on. Philadelphia last year imploded. What, they started like 11-4 or 11-3, and then barely made the playoffs. Lost to the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield had magic, and the turmoil in the locker room is well published and is still there. I don't think it's left. Coach lost control of his team, and I don't think he still has it. New player in Saquon Barkley. Fuck you, Saquon, for leaving the Giants, but I get it, bro. You need to get paid. I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at the team you chose. It's a Giants fan. Y'all know, man. Look, see? Giants fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Giants fan right there. You see that? Look at the back. Giant Street, baby. If you can tell by the backdrop. So, Saquon, fuck you, but I understand. I just don't love your choice of team. Whatever. I think this horse has been beat to death. Two different teams. A team finished on a high. Jordan Love is the man. Jordan Love got paid, by the way, a lot of money starting after 1 year. Right? Newly paid quarterback. The Philadelphia Eagles trying to get their claim back in the NFC East, which, by the way, I think it's weaker. They should be able. It's their division to lose. The NFC East is the effing Eagles to lose. All right, because Dallas is not better. Good that they signed CeeDee Lamb, but hey, you got a quarterback back there is a little bit like, iffy. But, if he wants to get paid what he wants to get paid, overrated ass, and Dak Prescott, he wants to have CeeDee Lamb in top shape and happy. It's the only way that's going to happen. And Green Bay, again, is a team now that nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw Jordan Love be this good, this quick, starting his first year, making Aaron Rodgers' first season that he started look like a damn daycare. So now the target is on them as well. So first and foremost, this is what I got. From a winning standpoint, the Eagles should beat the Packers. Now, there's a problem with this game. How are we going to have with these guys staying in the hotel, not being just, again, maybe the jet lag for 9 hours. I mean, they've done this before. But if you want me to, I would pick a winner here is definitely the Eagles. And I also like the points on this game. Right now is -2.5. Again, it's Tuesday. All right, Tuesday, September 3rd. Got probably this may change. I think this may go up. I don't think it's going to go down. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely this spread. I think by game time, it may be on a might be 3. Don't be surprised. I think book taking it now at 2.5 is your bet. I definitely got Philly because this also opened at 1.5. So it's going up. And every time a money line keeps going, it goes up, you want to take the money line most of the time. I like the Eagles. I'm taking the 2.5. I'm booking that today. And I also like the over in this game. I think both teams have different offenses. I think Dobbs is going to be out. He was injured. Let me see what we got the injury report here. I know Dobbs is going to be out. Let me take a look. I think I saw that fly by this morning. But the Packers have so many wide receivers. Christian Watson, Jaden Reed. All right, you got Wicks also. New acquire Josh. Oh my gosh, the running back. Forgot his name now. But he's there now, the former Raider. So they've upgraded. The Eagles, like I mentioned, got Saquon Barkley, tied down Mr. A.J. Brown. I think this year we're going to see a better Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's coming in healthy, of course. Last year he played banged up most of the year. So definitely like the over and the 2.5 for the Eagles. All right. Second, let's talk some props. All right. Barkley over 15.5 receptions. I'm digging that. I absolutely dig that. Love the Saquon Barkley receiving yards. Oh, wait a minute. Let me take this out. Oh, what is going on here? Receiving, not TDs, man. Receiving yards. Love that Saquon line right there, man. I think that's an easy peasy over 15.5. Saquon's going to get that with 2 catches because they will try to lock him down. And Saquon, I saw every freaking year he could do this, man. It only takes 1 reception for him to go for 25 or 30. That's a given. All right. Also, because Dobbs is out, I think Jaden Reed is going to eat. I like Jaden Reed, all right, with the over 42.5. 42 is because Dobbs is going to be out. I like Jaden Reed with 40 over the 42.5 receiving yards for -110. And the receptions. I think he's going to be the guy. He plays the middle. So I think he's, let me see. Oh my gosh. Reception. I hate it when this happens. Reception. Receiving. I think he's also going to have over 3.5 receptions. I would book him twice. I think this is a done deal. You have him for over 42.5 receiving yards and over 3.5 receptions. I'm going to bet him. I'm going to play him heavy. All right. And finally, give me at any time TD Jalen Hurts. That's kind of like, that is, dude, that's a given. Anytime score, give me Jalen Hurts plus 110. Josh Jacobs, I'm sorry. That was what I thought. There are going to be somebody's going to score on the other team. I just don't feel confident of who. I'm picking, like I said, Jalen last year had like 15 rushing touchdowns. And people are saying, well, you got Saquon now. I don't think he's going to. Look at dude. When they get in NFL, I know that Jason Kelsey's not there. So the tush push. Listen, bro. He's a big dude, man. He's a big dude. You get it within that 1 yard and the goal line, the one that's going to rush is going to be Saquon. It's going to be Jalen Hurts every single freaking time. All right? Forget about it. But yeah, let me repeat this. I like the Eagles, 2.5 and the over. All right, for this game as well. I like the over as well. Then I got Barkley over 15.5 yards, over 15 yards. I like Jaden Reed over 42 receiving yards, by the way. I like Saquon Barkley's receiving yard prop over 15.5. I like Jaden Reed receiving yards prop for 42.5. I like Jaden Reed's as well, receptions over 3.5. Anytime tutty, baby. Jalen Hurts, the beast, who I drafted this year in a few leagues. I know I was going to give you some short stuff, man, but I wanted to make sure that I gave you my picks, man, for the next couple games up ahead. I also want to show some love for my girl, Caitlin Clark. CC in the building. Are you with me? So, yeah. That's what I got for you today. Enjoy the game. It's crazy. We're going to have a football game on Thursday and Friday. I mean, I should take Friday off from work, man, and just make it a whole, No, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. But I am going to enjoy that Friday night game. All right. That's all I got for everybody tonight. Short show, but I gave you some betting picks. Hit them hard. Holla at your boy. Comment on this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the alerts. Go ahead and hit the notifications. So every time I'm on live, I try, the season's got to get busy. Again, Cigars and Sports is back. We're probably gonna have another show this Saturday. We'll let you know. Go ahead and subscribe to my X feed, my X handle. Your boy at joestalk.com. I'm at Joe's Talk. So you can stay up to date every time I drop a new episode or whatever the case may be. Again, I go live on X, go live on YouTube, go live on Rumble. Go ahead and follow your boy, man, so you could stay tuned. But now that I get busy, man, we get back to the once a week with cricket every Monday, new time, new chat, same time, 8 o'clock, but on Mondays. Cigars and Sports every other week, maybe a little more often. And also check out the madness from my Midtown Brigade weekly matchup recap. That's my fantasy football league where we all are competing for a $1,200 top price. It's a great league, fun times with my boys and boys and families, man. And we actually got some dogs out there, man. You got to enjoy the comments also, because they all jump on and watch my lives and give me a lot of shit. So with that being said, this is your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk Network with another edition of the Unscripted Sportscast signing out. Peace, y'all.
Yo!